Illinois was the first state in the U.S. to pass a law implementing the Safety Act, which
Yes.
allows for cashless bail. Now, there seems to be a lot of confusion. Give us the facts on why this act is so important and what this act does and what it doesn't do.
So I think that we have to remind people, because sometimes we have short-term memory, but we have to remind people that cash bail it goes all the way back to slavery. You know,
come on, bring it, Lakesia. I'm sorry, bring it, Illinois State Rep Lakesia Collins. Bring it, please, please bring it. Let the people know.
It goes all the way back, right? Where they would literally pay for you to catch a slave and take them back to their owner, dead or alive. Right? This is something that has transitioned over time. And cash bail is really something that was a benefit to some of these smaller communities where, you know, they would get money jailing people for being poor, really. And so I think in 2017 is pretty much where the advocates really started to move on this. In 2016, Khalif Browder, he was a 16-year-old boy who was in New York, and he was accused of stealing a backpack. Now, there's millions of Khalif Browders all over the world, but this is one that really stuck out because Jay-Z actually did a documentary on him. And I'm only giving this example because this is kind of where some of that really stemmed from, or where I, you know, remember understanding why we needed to get rid of cash bail. And so Khalif Browder was accused of stealing a backpack. Someone said he stole my backpack. And this has a lot to do with the Pretrial Fairness Act. And so basically you're innocent until proven guilty. They sent a 16-year-old to Rikers Island, which is one of the most dangerous holding places that you can think of. If anybody knows anything about Rikers Island, if you don't know, look it up and look up Khalif Browder's story. He was basically there just awaiting trial, and he stayed there for about maybe 3 years. And in those 3 years, he was tortured. All types of stuff happened to him. It was all caught on camera, which they released those videotapes in a documentary. When finally released, because he was innocent all along, innocent, he committed suicide because of the trauma that he experienced while being locked up for something he didn't even do. Currently, right now, because this law does take effect September 18th, since it's now, you know, been proven by the Illinois Supreme Court that it is constitutional, someone that could be guilty can put up cash and just walk the streets and do something else anyway, right? The problem is that people were being held because of their economic background. So if you were poor and you was a person of color, you're going to sit there.
Right.
But if you got money, or you got people that could put money up for you, for the longest time, they've been able to put money up and be able to walk free until they're trial.
Absolutely. Right? Perfect example of that is the former president of the United States of America, Donald Trump.
Right? And so you have folks who are saying that, oh, you know, you're just letting criminals free. No, what we're saying is that the judge still has full authority whether or not they'll detain somebody, but it won't be on their economic status. It will solely be on if they're a risk or not.